What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the best car in Forza Horizon 3. So let's get right into the video. Alrighty guys, so here we are back in my channel. Thank you for clicking on the video. And today we're going to be going over the best car in Forza Horizon 3. So just like I am, I'm just going to get right into it. You guys are tired of waiting. I'm scrolling over to the car right now, and most of you are going to be like, I agree with this guy, I semi-agree with this guy, but, it's got to be a Lamborghini. Lamborghini, you know what I'm saying? And there is the car, the Lamborghini Lamborghini Murcielago LP 670-4 SV. Super long name, but hey, I mean, it's worth it, man. The car is amazing. It's pretty cheap, actually. If you guys don't know how to get this car, it is for the story mode. There's those street race type races, and winning all of those gets you this car. And I'll show you it on the is it this one? Yeah, it's right here. I'll show you it on the stock market real quick, or whatever it's called, the auction house. And it shows up pretty cheap, actually. I mean, you could find ones for 50 grand. You know, maybe you can't win those ones, but like you could find them for under 200K, about 100K around there somewhere. So I mean, they're not the most expensive car, and for something that you can add a wide body kit to, I mean, it's a pretty decent pull right there. So as you can see, I did mention the wide body kits. And so for the preset body kits, I mean, you got this one. It adds some cool wheels. You got a spoiler that I don't really like. I keep the stock spoiler on. But this car does have a V12. You can single turbo or twin turbo it. You can rear wheel drive, all wheel drive. I switch this around quite a bit. I do all wheel drive for like races and stuff, and then rear wheel drive for drifting, because drift is life on my channel. You do have that wide body kit, like I said. Adds a little bit more flair to the sides. New front bumper, new rear bumper. It actually completely changes the rear bumper, which I think is really cool. It goes from like just that meshy kind of regular front back end to like a big, like bulkier. I like what it does to the exhaust pipes too, but it does two single ones instead of one big one right there. So yeah, you can twin turbo, I said that before, but spoilers, you can have the Liberty Walk kit, or you can just have the Forza spoiler, but I do like the stock one. For rims, just like any other car, and drive terrain, same as any other car pretty much. Brakes, same as every other car. This is just like you have a couple less upgradable options for this car, but I mean, you still end up with, I think, what is it, around 1,500 horsepower, 1,400 horsepower? Yeah, see, as you can see there, we do have 1,400 or 1,435 horsepower in this baby. So I mean, it's not shabby, you know what I'm saying? But we're just gonna abandon that setup right there. And as you guys can see, I do have a Monster Energy racing livery on there right now, and that is actually from a Japanese guy who drifts one of these Murcielagos. And yeah, I've seen a couple of his videos on YouTube. He's pretty cool. If you guys do want to look him up, just look up Lamborghini Murcielago SV drifting or something, and you'll probably see it. So yeah, I mean, the real reason that I made this video is because I wanted to bring to you guys' attention that this car is amazing. And the reason that I think that this is the best car in Forza Horizon 3 is the fact that it is one of the fastest cars. That most of the benchmarks for the faster cars in the game are around 270, 265, This car can reach, I think, 267, 268, so it's not a slow car whatsoever. I mean, it is one of the faster cars in Forza Horizon 3. As you can see, we're hopping over a little bit thing right there, but I will demonstrate the top speed of this car for you real quick, and at the end of this street, I will demonstrate the drifting. So, yes, like I said, drifting. Drifting for this car is very, how would I say it, good for a supercar. I mean, it is a supercar. As you can see, we're reaching about 240 right there. Now I'm need to slide. I ran out of space, but you guys can believe me on the top speed. As you can see, it's quite a big, heavy car, and I don't have this thing tuned to drifting so far, but I will do it a little bit later, and maybe I'll do some other videos with it. As you can see, fourth gear just doesn't have quite enough power, but that's an easy fix for tuning. But as you can see, we are doing a pretty okay job. I mean, it wasn't the best slamming into the bridge right there, but this car does turn. I mean, if you have it all-wheel drive, I mean, rear-wheel drive for this car is very like wheel spinny, and you know 1,400 horsepower with rear-wheel drive. That's pretty. That's a lot of power to be sending to those back wheels. I mean, first and second gear are pretty much just dead wheel spin. But if you have it all-wheel drive, you know this is a perfect car to launch off the line. I'll show you that a little bit later with all-wheel drive. But yeah, so I mean, this car you can you can use this for drift sections like I just did there. You know, get all those up to 3 stars. I do have them all at 3 stars. If you guys want to watch my other video, I do that and demonstrate the best way to get them all to 3 stars for you. So yeah, so drifting and circuit racing. Circuit racing is like a big part in this game. That's how you normally level up in the campaign. That's mostly like all the XP that you get pretty much. And circuit racing is really good for this car. I mean, how can it be good? It's a 1,400 horsepower Lamborghini that's all-wheel drive. I mean, it is a little bit heavy, but I mean that helps you stick down in the corners. It does have quite a bit of downforce, so I mean that also helps you get a little bit more grip in those corners. Take those corners a little bit faster than everybody else. Wide body kit, you know, adds some style to the car. You know, there's not a lot of upgradable options for this, like customization, but you know, like you got a wide body kit. I mean, you can either go with the wide body kit or you can't. I mean, it's just another step for specialization. You know, paints. There's pretty decent paints on the market for this, and you can also make your own. But that is the reason why I think that this car is the best car in Forza Horizon 3. If you guys do agree with me, then hit that like button down below. And if you don't if you disagree with me, slap that dislike button down below. I'd like to see if you guys think are on the same drift as I am, and if you guys think of any other cars that could be really good, and I'll do another video on them. Comment those down below, and I'll be happy to do them. Like I said in my other videos, please, if you guys do want to drift with me in Forza Horizon 3, I am looking for some people to drift with. You need to be pretty good at drifting because, if you watch any of my other videos, I am decent. So, if you guys are good at drifting and you want to play with me, hit me up on Xbox. Names I Sasquatch you. Same as my YouTube, ISASQUATCHEDYOU. And, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.